is like, why must it be so?
Well, there are some girls that likes it, that likes rough guys. Just like there are some girls that likes to date guys that are cultists. I'm sorry, because they feel they're going to get the protection. You know, oftentimes I've heard lots of girls who say, well, while I was growing up, they'll say, oh no, I like this guy, I like a rough guy because people around the area fear him. You know, so it's more like a cover for them. You know, while other girls, and you know, those kind of girls also like the beating parts.
The beating part.
And that is why we're different.
And why I brought it
what
up.
What works for you wouldn't work for the next person.
Why I brought it up, it's like when we talk about communication, it doesn't end up just talking. You need to understand the countenance of your partner. You understand? Like it just says sometimes
body language.
The body language, you understand, she might be craving for your attention, but she would not say it. But you need to understand that to the point that if you see her nagging or squeezing her face, moody, you just
needs to come and tell her
something.
You know, maybe you get back from work and then you're just getting into the shower and you just expect her to come serve you. That's like that African man mentality. You know, it's supposed to be, we just grow up and then have this understanding that as an African man, your wife is supposed to come serve you, which is not bad. Get back from work, you just get into the shower and food is ready. Sometimes you get back late and your wife is already in bed. You should go give her a kiss and and then she does the needful. But our men, they feel, oh, I'm an African man, so it has to no. And then
but they understand it.
Thereby you're making yourself what's the word? You're making yourself a tyrant in your home because you're not being
it's like
free.
You're too rigid.
Exactly.
You're not flexible.
Exactly.
But when we talk about flexibility, it should be on the two sides. You just made mention about being reciprocal. If the man comes and she's sleeping and he gives her a peg, what happens to she as the man is coming? I'm just trying to hit it on a vice versa note. You understand?
Maybe because the man has. It could be that the man has not or did not tell her he's on his way, or even if he had already told her that.
But someone should be knocking at the door.
Let's assume as though he has told her, I'm on my way. He could have his key.
Okay.
You know, it's his home. And then, in a case where maybe he returns late, and she's already gone to bed, you know, there are some men that will not want to disturb their wives. Oh, it's late. I wouldn't want to disturb my wife to come prepare me a meal at that time. Probably he has had something. You can't just go to bed like that. You should make your wife, you know, she has missed you and she's been waiting for you.
How do you know she has been listening?
You see why you need to learn. You need to learn.
No. We're communicating. You know why I say, how do you know she has missed you? You understand? It's a two-way thing. You don't see or you're not in her thoughts.
You should. That is why you should be able to communicate
wherever you are. You need to communicate.
Maybe she's at work as well, or maybe she's a full-time housewife taking care of your children, and you are at work. You should call your wife.
So understanding should be more of what we should be talking about, because if we communicate and the communication is not that it hasn't been connected, then you see we still lack other part of it, because if you don't understand the body language of your partner, you find it hard to do some things which your partner expects.
That is why they all work together. It's like a chain.
Okay.
They all work together. All of this has to be put together to have a good and a healthy relationship.
So in other words, you have lots of activities to put together to get a better relationship. You need love, respect, understanding.
Yeah. And then the respect part is not just a woman that should. I'm not saying that women should not respect their men. No. You have to respect a man because he is the head. Even if it's just as a boyfriend, for the fact that he's a man,
you agree to be together.
You should respect him. But then it has to be mutual. There has to be this mutual respect. Women deserve to be
because in our
be
society
respected
now,
too.
because
And lots of men do not respect women. Do you know that?
I understand
That's why I said family backgrounds.
backgrounds
matters
because some persons don't know how to respect not just women. No, not just women. They don't know how to respect themselves.
Okay.
Because first of all, you need to respect yourself before you respect the next person. Like I've come across a woman where she was looking at a 2-year-old kid, and she was like, "You know, if he greet," and I'm like, "You expect him to greet when he doesn't know what he's doing? You need to, when you see him in the morning, bon boy, good morning." She was like, "Why would I say that she should greet her child?" You understand? So most of us don't know that you need to respect yourself first before you can respect the other person, because respect is one thing I think our society here look at it like it comes from only one angle, not just in terms of male and female, in terms of older and younger
just like
persons.
a neighbor will see you in the morning and feel he or she is so entitled that you must
greet first,
you know,
rather
so
than seeing you first and greeting you for the communication to come.
both of you have to exchange
pleasantries.
and then it's written salutation. They say it's not love. If you do it once and twice or twice and your neighbor feels so entitled that you are
just allow him be. And now coming to communicate respecting of in a relationship, you see that in our society now, lots of women, I know some men don't respect, but there is this general norm that is going around that you see women respect their pastors more than their husbands,
which is wrong.
and in such situations it's going to be very, very wrong. It would cause a lot of, according to the power man, say catastrophe
in your home.
You understand? Because if you would have to respect your pastor and you
you
can't
go back home to disrespect your husband,
no, it's not possible. It can't be possible, because I think not just communication, because some persons, if you ask them, what do you think you need to keep a relationship or a marriage, they'll say love.
Love is not enough.
Love is not enough, because you can't love someone you don't respect. And if there is no understanding, that love will not flourish. So it's way
because
beyond.
You fall out of love, you know.
Okay, you fall out of love.
Yeah, so love is never enough.
Are you serious?
Yes,
you fall out of
people
love.
fall out of love.
Okay, some persons. As in, that means love has its expiring date too.
Well, in marriage, it takes a tolerance, and it takes a whole lot. So it's not very easy to get. You're so used to one person, and you see this person. Some people will be like, okay, now see finish because this thing, because you don't see me finish. So it takes a lot to hold on to.
If someone would say see finish, that means the communication at the beginning wasn't effective.
Yeah.
You understand? Because why would you assume see finish should come in when you know that you guys are on a journey together?
You have to value your partner.
Value your partner a lot.
Value what you have. Value your partner.
So in other words, starting with, in the beginning, communicating should be effective.
Honesty.
And connected to get that honesty. Then for the part of love, you guys can continue to redefine your love as you respect each other and understand what you're doing and tolerate each other as it goes.
Yeah. Create time, go for vacations. These are the things that still makes
more bonding time,
Yeah.
spending time together with each
Yeah.
other.
Don't be too busy looking for money because you never get satisfied with money.
Well, that's the reality.
So just create time and find something that you know that your partner likes,
Yeah.
that is going to make the relationship feel new, like you just met your spouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Try to figure out that thing that you know your partner, you guys like, and don't be too selfish. Do it for your partner. Create time
you just
for
made one
each other.
selfishness.
Yeah.
Selfishness is one bad thing, because what you can do for the next person, I think.
Do not expect the other person to do it.
But most times in a relationship, that's what we find. One wants to get all the attention why you can't give to another person. I guess that's not a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
It's a relationship. Because we have, like you're just talking about, the man expects to give his wife cash. You understand?
The man, sometimes the men feel it's just about the cash.
That's what I'm saying. He expects everything to be done. Yeah, I'm providing for you. So it's kind of selfish there.
The woman needs, yes, it's being selfish. The woman needs more
than that.
More than that. And trust me, what she's asking for is not even too much. And that's why I said those things you call little, those little things matters in a relationship.
Okay, I think we'll call it quits for today. Till we come again for another beautiful episode. It's been nice having
Nelly O.
Okay, and as usual, I remain Jerry Jamina, aka Dr. Yesuka. Till we come next time for next edition.
Peace out.
And do enjoy yourself.